See if we can get these hands up. Dig them hands up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hot coffee. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session, guys. I want to just say something real quick. I was supposed to be here yesterday. First of all, my commitment here to being here every single day has been pretty good. Last night, I had every intention of more or less just trying to get some of the things done that I was supposed to get done, like working on some putting up these backing track, putting up these cover songs. I was supposed to do the "Piss Me Off" cover song from Lil Durk. I was supposed to do 2 instrumental samples that I want to post every single day. I got 30 minutes to do it using the anyway. I have a set of parameters I'm trying to do, and I've been trying to put those up every week. I also wanted to work on getting done with my or creating a multi-platform streaming session. I was trying to get that done last night too, but the only excuse I've ever had that was totally, completely legitimate. And I don't like to make excuses. I just like to explain the situation. So I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm trying to explain the situation. I had a filling fall out, so I had to get it refilled the other day. And I have been, last night, I was in more fucking pain than I could possibly tolerate. And so I wasn't able to get any aspirin last night, so I finally was able to get some tonight, or today, this morning. And so I'm feeling a hell of a lot better right now. A hell of a lot better than I was last night. But I just wanted to apologize because I was like, I always say I'm going to do stuff. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't always work out the way that I want it to. I've been trying to post music for a long, long time in the sense of like been trying to do it, try to find time to do it, because it's really what the whole channel is about. But I just want people to understand that. I apologize if I'm slurring a little bit today. Understand it's just because the whole right side of my mouth is a little sensitive. It is what it is. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I had promised one promise I've been able to keep, and I'm lucky that I've been able to keep it, as I have been here every single day, regardless of my situation. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. We're going to get started really quick. We're going to try to get the session done as quickly as we possibly can, but also as effectively as we possibly can, because it's important that we not only do it quickly and effectively, but that we get all the things done that we said that we're going to do. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for last night, but I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and I'm here again today. I'm going to be here every single day, and hopefully, unless there's a serious issue where I'm in a hospital or situation, which hopefully never happens, or I have a serious family situation, which hopefully never happens, or friend situation, again, hopefully it never happens. So, with that being said, like I've said before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm about. This channel is about 4 things. Let me use my other hand for this. This channel is about 4 things. And the first 2 things involve the live stream. And the live stream is broken down into 2 parts. The practice session and the improvisational section. The practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, and us getting better at our principal instruments so that we can move from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. These practice sessions will include scales, chords, warm-ups, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different licks of the week, as well as cover songs. All of that is in service to the second thing, which is about me creating the best improvisational music that I possibly can. It's about the improvisational section, which is about us getting better as a collective. Now, on the live stream, it'll just be me improvising, because, again, I don't have like 15 million screens where I can tell different people to go or play whenever they want to, or unmute other people to hear what they're doing. It's my hope that you can sit there and judge me and let me know what you think about what it is that I'm doing. And it's my hope that at some point you feel comfortable and confident enough to where you can post your own improvisational videos to YouTube. You can share the link with me, and obviously with your permission, I'd like to share those on the channel and talk about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I attacked the fretboard using similar songs, so we can again move from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, and also suggesting different influencers that can help us get to that level. Thirdly, what the whole channel is about. Again, I said this before. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. 100% of the music will be for me to get better. Okay, I'll be singing and songwriting, writing guitar parts for it, writing music parts and synth-driven parts for it, and I'll be creating the best music that I possibly can. That's what the channel is all about. Now, 90% of the music that I will be creating will be music that I will be creating for me personally. Okay, projects, EPs, LPs, whatever, I'll be creating those for myself. So 90% of the stuff on the channel I'll be creating will be that stuff in particular. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Stuff that I create for other individual artists who are looking for obviously new music, want individualized music or customized music, obviously, so I can tailor that to whatever it is that they're trying to build or they're trying to make. And the other part is, basically music that I create for the other for short film directors in the area in which I live, because I work with a bunch of them. I live with a bunch of them in the area in which I live, and they're all very cool people. And it's also really cool because it gives me the opportunity sort of to use a different part of my brain, because creating music for films is not the same process at all when it comes to mixing or the mastering or the creative process. So that's an important skill to have. And lastly, obviously, when people don't really watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you, if you want to help out with the channel, the easiest way to do is to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you can't do that, liking these videos gives me a higher priority in the algorithm, and it's just helpful to the channel. So if you could just give that a thumbs up, that would be great. The second part revolves around the finances of the channel. Now, this channel has not received any, I haven't been paid from YouTube. I'm not with the YouTube Partnership Program yet. I'm not eligible for the YouTube Partnership Program yet. I'm not with the Amazon Affiliate Program at this moment because, again, I don't have enough subscribers. And again, I'm working towards that goal. So I ask people during this period of time, advertiser-driven revenue, purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, to donate to the channel if you can. I will post a link to my Ko-fi account. It's already in the description, but I'll post it in the chat section. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Provided you'd like to donate, you can donate as little as $1 to the channel or €1 to the channel if you'd like to do so. If you don't, I understand that. That's okay as well. The second part is if you want to get involved in cryptocurrency, there's a way that you can contribute to the channel without directly contributing to the channel. It's through a referral friend program. Again, I'm not a financial analyst. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do about it with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency on a daily basis. I don't purchase it every day. I purchase it once or twice a month. I spend about anywhere between 25 and 50 bucks a month. And if you'd like to get involved, it does help out with the channel, provided you use my referral links. Using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of what you get if you sign up by yourself. They want clients like me to get clients like you in the door, and that's just how it works. So if you'd like to get involved in cryptocurrency, I recommend strongly, obviously, using my referral links. They don't require that you purchase anything. They don't require that you verify anything, but provided if you do want to purchase things, you will have to have your account verified, this, that, and the other. It takes usually about an hour, but if you want to spend, if you spend anywhere between 50 bucks and up, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of what you get if you did it by yourself. But whatever they offer you, whether it be 20 bucks cash back or 100 bucks cash back, whatever the case may be, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client, and because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, as I did last year with my G1X. I can show it to you again. This isn't just the box, okay? It's actually in the box that I'll be using for later. But again, I have the Zoom G1X that I purchased last year. That's how it helps out with the channel. So in case anybody wants to see it, okay? There it is in all of its glory, okay? I don't know if we can see that. There we go. And I'm going to use it. And I'm going to show it in the videos when I do use it sometimes, because I'm going to be using it to create different sounds. I just play as clean as I possibly can because you can hide a lot of mistakes behind distortion and behind effects. So I try not to do that. Lastly, you can do a lot of cool things with it too, but we'll get into that later. Lastly, the easiest way and the freest way to help out with the channel is by subscribing to me across all platforms. As I've said before, I'm currently on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm active on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. I'm on those accounts at least 5-6 times a week. Easy. TikTok, I'm not on so much. I just upload videos to it. I have 3 or 4 videos up there at this moment in time. And Twitch, I have not been active on. I've been trying to get active on it this week. But again, with the tooth situation I've been having, I wasn't able to do that. But if you want to subscribe to me and help out with the channel in the freest way possible, the best way to do that is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Yeah, I'm going to get started here today, guys. I just want to get over 3 things real quick before I get into this. And I fucking forgot. I knew this was going to happen. Hey, what's good, my man? It's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you, brother. Hunters for you. 3 real quick things that I just want to go over for those of you who are new to the channel. I just wanted to say, people, thank you, obviously, for being here. But I do curse on this channel. I do say things like shit and fuck, and especially with the fact that I've been dealing with a toothache that might actually happen a lot more frequently today than it has in days past. I apologize for that in advance. But I do suggest and recommend the people who do curse. I curse on my channel. I curse in my daily life. I don't want that to be an obstacle for you to watch the channel, but if it is an obstacle for you, this may not be the channel for you, as not only do I curse, I do suggest other artists and other influencers who also curse as well. I don't find it particularly offensive, as I'm not directing it at anybody in particular. I just want people to know that ahead of time, because for some people, it is actually not, they don't like it. So me, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't care. That's because that's just how I talk. I don't mind when other people do, but some people do. The second thing is that basically, if you have any serious questions regarding the channel or regarding things that like music theory and things like that, I ask you to either Facebook message me or to DM me on Facebook. And some of you know I do respond very, very quickly to my DMs. So, you know, if you have something serious or something you want to talk about that's like important, like relative to the subject, that's more than just hi and bye, whatever, understand that it's going to take me some time to answer those questions. It's on the live stream, I try to get to them at the very end, but there's a bunch I'm not going to get to. So I'll try to answer questions at the very end of the stream. And lastly, I don't take requests on this channel. There's nothing wrong with channels that take requests. What I'm trying to build here as a channel is not just the practice session, but for me to post music that people can see the practice session, get motivated to be a part of the practice session, which is what I do in the live stream. And the other part is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. So that's not really, I don't see how requesting music would fit into the scheme of things outside of just saying, oh, if you put $1 in the machine, you get a song. It's like a virtual but also live jukebox. Like, I see why people do it, and some people are very, very good at it, and I'm not trying to dissuade anybody from doing that. I'm just saying I don't see how that fits into the scheme of what I'm trying to build here. And that's not to say that I won't change my mind later on. That's just for people to understand that, at least as of right now, it doesn't make sense for the channel. So we're going to get started here, guys. I just had to open up this page to the metronome because I stupidly forgot to do that. I'm going to turn up the volume here a little bit. There's been some nasty sort of reverb going on. You're the best, man. I'm sorry, I was toggling back between two different screens when I saw you text first time. Dude, you're the best, man. So great. This guy, he made some really cool content for me. He helped me with, he made some thumbnails for me that I'm using right now, and I fucking love it because I'm so terrible at this stuff. I'm not really good with Photoshop. So when people like help me out with that, I'm like really, I can't thank you guys enough for this. And thank you for being here as well. So we're going to get started here, guys. I'm going to start with the alternate picking pattern, the alternate spider picking pattern. Again, this is where we talked about the muffin topping thing. Again, muffin topping is a term that I am reappropriating for guitar, but has a similar concept of, like, I'm a huskier guy, so I can make this comment, I think. Basically, when you are a bigger person like me, you kind of have some of your back kind of hangs over onto your pants, over the belt buckle a little bit. Protrudes is probably the most polite way to say it. You have a protrusion over your pants, as far as, that sounded weird. Anyway, the same concept applies to your fingers. When you have fingers that are spilling over onto strings and they're muting the other strings unintentionally, I like to call that muffin topping. So we're going to try to eliminate that today. Eliminate that every single day, because it is a problem when you play guitar. Sometimes you unintentionally mute strings, because I call it muffin topping because I have fat fingers and they just kind of do whatever they want. They don't listen to me or my brain at all sometimes, so it's crazy. Playing guitar is a really good exercise for my brain. Anyway, anywho, we're going to try to do that today, guys. We're going to start with the alternate spider picking exercise. Again, over the next couple of weeks, I will be changing a bunch of the warm-up patterns, because I wanted people to come in and not be confused as to what I'm trying to build here, what I'm trying to do. So I've been doing these same things at least for the last 8 or 9 months or so. So let's get it going. couple muffin top situations going on right there, guys. Again, those are problems I got to fix with, I guess, my thumb. I'm feeling that I've got to get my hand out a little bit further the higher up I go on the strings to prevent that from happening. Again, that just takes time. So thank you guys for being here again. Let me get right into this right cha. Okay? See if I can close that. Again, the other thing I got to do nowadays is I got to keep these, two windows open. I got to keep a window open on my phone to make sure that it's streaming correctly. I had an issue with that the other day too, and that was not great. Where I had to stop the stream because it was just not working, like twice. In any case, or the stream cut out, I should say. In any case, let's get right into the alternate, well, the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. Struggling with this last part right here, the last string with the slides on that. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, same thing at 100 beats per minute. We're going to do the alternate spider picking pattern at 105 beats per minute. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Turn up the volume here. I'm going to do the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret here. I just want to say that's foot. All right, I don't know if that actually. Yeah, it did. Okay. Just want to make sure it did that. Okay. Now we're going right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys, at 100 beats per minute. Again, if you hear some of the volume, some things going on outside, it's because there are renovations being done on the building, and there are people moving up and down the building, so I apologize. Here we go. I was going to rock that exercise because it's not a really hard one. I should probably speed that up in the upcoming weeks or work on a different exercise regarding tapping. I just figured tapping with your right hand, trying to get that in time with the metronome is important, just as important as getting the left hand, the right hand, the picking hand, depending on which kind of guitar you play. Get them in sync with the tempo because that's really important, especially when we're learning sweep picking techniques. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I forgot to put this up here earlier. I'm just going to do this real quick. It's called the, there we go. I had to copy and paste my Ko-fi account into the link, into the description of the video in case anybody wants to donate to the channel. I don't know if that's really helpful. I really hate doing this stuff. I can't wait till I get YouTube partnership money because I really hate, I'm not an advertising kind of guy. If I use products and I like them, I tell people about them. That's what I do. If I like something, I'll tell you about it. My coffee maker is awesome, for instance. If I was with the Amazon affiliate program, I'd totally advertise for that. Anyway, so let's make a donation. Here's a copy. Go with that, and I'm going to go ahead and copy, and here are the licks of the week. That way that you guys can have them, and we can go ahead and post those up cha, or not, or whatever, you know, maybe not. Let me click on this, copy link. There's the first one for Antonio Vizzero. And this is the next one from Meloday's Music that I was supposed to post yesterday and the day before that. But I have been dealing with a crazy amount of tooth pain, so I apologize for that not being done the way that it should have been. They're up there now, so we can get started with these exercises. So now we're going to work on the Brandon Dion exercise, which is the sweep picking exercise at 100. We're going to do it at 80 beats per minute. Then we're going to do it at 90 beats per minute, then 100 beats per minute. You guys, we've worked on this exercise a few times, so I don't think that I need to show it to you again, like the exercise itself. But again, over the course of the next couple of weeks, I will be starting to create an online sort of PDF file so that people can see the tabs for the exercises that we're doing. 80 beats per minute, let's go. I gotta sneeze. Of course I gotta sneeze. Squeeze me. My bad. Sounds pretty clean. Let's see if we can keep that same energy up and that same consistency up at 90 beats per minute. 100 seems to be my sweet spot, and a lot of these things, 100, 110 seem to be my sweet spot. So, but we're gonna keep pushing, guys. Sounded pretty good. There was a little, I got a little, call it brain buffering situation happening right there. So that's why I had a little stutter right there at the end. 100 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. the minute I say to myself, oh, I'm pretty good. 100 is my sweet spot. That's when I fuck it up. That's so crazy to me. It's so crazy. Yeah, what was I gonna do? So now we finished that 100 beats per minute. We need to work on our sweep picking exercises at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. But yeah, for good measure, maybe let's take it up to 90 beats per minute today. You know, let's try something new. We've been at 80 beats per minute for a couple weeks now. Let's try to take it up to 90, 100, and 110, okay? This is sweep picking exercise number 2. And this is me drinking coffee. Delicious. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for joining the channel today. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit that thumbs up button, it is extremely helpful to the channel. Let's get right to it, guys. Sweep picking exercise numero doso. In fact, you could open like this. Let's see what that sounds like. Let's get real. Wow. 100 beats per minute, guys. We're going to do the same thing at a hundo. At a hundo beat per minute. Per minute. Alright? Toggle back to this main screen. I'm always worried that if I don't toggle back to the screen quickly enough, this happened before. My screen will, what do you call it? Not my screen, but the YouTube will go into, not sleep mode, but like the screensaver will come up on my computer, and it'll knock me off the stream. So, if you guys are having any issues, I'm gonna write this in the chat. If you're having any issues with the sound, please let me know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, y'all. There we go. Second attempt at 100 beats per minute. Well, first attempt, but. Just to see how we do it. How we do. Let's go. Yeah. 110 sounded better than 100, and 90 sounded better than 100. I don't know what's going on with me. It's crazy. So now that we finished that up, guys, you know what we're doing. You know how we do. We started the F sharp G flat major scale yesterday, and we started the G sharp major scale, or the G major scale yesterday. So we're doing that again today at 105 beats per minute. The F sharp G flat major scale followed by the G major scale, and then we're going to take the tempo G-unanda, 5 beats per minute, to work on the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to follow that up with the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Okay, guys? Please, if you haven't done so, follow along at home. Or if you're following along at home, I just ask people, if you can, please go ahead and like the videos. It's a free way to help out with the channel if you can. Yeah, takes 3 seconds of your time, and it's really awesome for me. I'm going to get some coffee first. Again, I want to thank you guys again for being able to join me today. I apologize for it. Some of this stuff. I might slur a lot today because, like I said before, I've had a really bad tooth situation going on after I had a visit to the dentist the other day. I was dying. I was dying earlier today, so I apologize for that. F sharp G flat major scale in the first position, guys. Let's get it going, okay? Happy Tuesday. Second position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp A, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, welcome to the channel for those of you who just joined. Seventh position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. octave position of the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. If you guys haven't done so already, now that I've finished with that, if you haven't done so already, if you could just go give me a thumbs up for the video. It's really helpful to me and the channel. So, yeah, preferential treatment on the algorithm. Important. All right, guys, we're going to get right into the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. I swear I'm not that weird. Anyway, G major scale. Let's get it going. Happy Tuesday, everyone, by the way. Second position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position. Yeah, fourth position. G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Hootie Hoos. Maybe you listen to Master P. Maybe I'm just too old. Fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. octave position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go! I'm going to take the tempo all the way down to 100, well, as I say in the Australian accent, Dionanda. 5 beats per minute. We're going to 100 beats per minute. We're going to do the F sharp minor pentatonic scale, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to follow that up with the G minor pentatonic scale shortly after that. Okay? So let's get right to that. Again, guys, if you're having any issues whatsoever regarding the volume or anything of that nature, I ask that you just let me know in the chat section. It's very helpful when people let me know in real time some of the issues that I'm having because technology. Am I right? Anyway, let's get right into it. First position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Fifth position. F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the octave position, or the sixth position of the F minor pentatonic, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh, I don't need to change the tempo. We can go right into the G minor pentatonic scale. Yep, G minor pentatonic scale in first position. Let's go. Thanks for joining me, guys. You guys are the best. Let's see if I can toggle back to this main screen. I can't really see if people are commenting. Again, as I said before, if you guys have any issues whatsoever regarding the volume or the quality of the video, just don't hesitate to let me know. This is G minor pentatonic scale in first position, in case that was not clear. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, there we go. I had a brain bug right there, brain buffer. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's get it going. Or the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. We can turn off this metronome because we don't need it for this section of the channel. More specifically, I shouldn't be saying channel because that doesn't make no damn sense. Might make some dollars, but it don't make no damn sense. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we're gonna play a fun game called Find the Note. For those of you who don't know what the game Find the Note is, it's literally what it says. Find the note. Part of being an intermediate guitar player is understanding and completely having the fretboard memorized. So part of memorizing the fretboard, I decided that we were going to work on figuring out where every single note is, every natural note is on the guitar. Next year, at the beginning of next year, on January 1st, 2026, we will then work on the sharps and flats. During this period of time, I will be, and I expect other people in this live stream session will do the same, I hope that you will, is to memorize the fretboard. And it's very easy. You can download it and memorize literally where everything is on the fretboard. That way, it will be so much easier next year. Okay? It's my hope at a certain point that I'll be able to create some kind of electronic, like, not a widget, but like kind of like a dice roller or a thing that you spin that just spins automatically, tells you which note it needs you to play, and you play that note on that particular string. Again, I'm talking with some people who do computer programming who may be able to help out with that. But again, that's not for now. It's not for this year. It might not even be for next year either, but it is a cool thing that I thought would be helpful as a tool for us to learn better. Okay? Okay, before I get into that. So now we're on the G note today. We know that we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. So that's... We know that we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E, guys. And with that, so we have... With that, we know where every initial note is when you play the string open. We know that the G, we know that the F is on the first string, we know that S sharp G flat is on the second fret, first string, first E string, first fret, second fret, bottom E string is the F sharp G flat, and then we know that the G is on the third string, which means the third is on the G string as well, or the G is on the third fret of the top E string as well, because they're identical, okay? What we know is whenever you are trying to find a note on the same string, if you add 12 to any fret number below the 12th fret, you will find that octave position above the 12th fret. And if you know its position above the 12th fret and you subtract 12 from that, you will find its octave position below the 12th fret. Okay, so it's lower octave. So, with that being said, we know we're at 3 and 15. Again, if you add 12 to 3, you get 15. If you start with 15 and you subtract 12, then you get 3. That's how we have frets 3 and 15 on the E string. We know that on the top E string it's identical. Now back to the bottom E string, which is this. Just guess what you think it is. 3 and 15. When we go to the G on the A string, I want to say that we're at 9, or is it 9 and 10? So it's 10 and 22 on the G string, on the A string, so we're going to find the G. 10 and 22. Now back to 3 and 15 on the E string, the low E string. Go back to 3 and 15 on the high string. Now we're going to the B string, and we know on the B string we were at 8 and 20 on the B string. You add 12 to 8, you get 20. You subtract 12 from 20, and you get 8. That's how that works. And we're going back to the top E string at 3 and 15. Back to the low E string, 3 and 15. Then we're going to 8 and 22. I'm sorry, 10 and 22. Again, you add 12 to 10 and you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22 and you get 10. The next string is the D string. I want to say we're at 5 and 17, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm damn sure now we're at 5 and 17 on the D string. You add 12 to 5, you get 17. You subtract 12 from 17, you get 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple maths. Go back to 22 on the A string. Go back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Frets 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then we go back to the top E string. We got 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then we're back to 8 and 20 on the B string. Then we go to the G string. Because we know that it's open, we consider that 0. So you add 12 to 0 and you get 12. you're opening 12. Frets open to 12. Okay? Very simple stuff. Then back to 5 and 17. Then back to 5 and 17 on the bottom E string. And the D string on top. Then we go back to the A string. Go back to 10 and 22 on the A string. And we're going to finish up with the E string. Which puts us at 15. I always love to end like this. Sounds like. Aimlessly, we're going to get right into the chords. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I had not published these. As I said earlier today, I have been dealing with some kind of tooth issue, okay? There's nothing crazy about it. I just had a really, if you've ever had a toothache before, and I had one because I had a filling fall out, so I had to get that replaced. And when I finally got it replaced, I got it replaced on Friday, and I had the worst toothache of my life last night, so I didn't sleep well. I was in a foul fucking mood the whole afternoon, the whole evening. And it has been a tough situation for me because I had never, it's been a while since I've experienced pain on that level. But again, that's why I haven't done some of the things that I've said that I was trying to do. One of the things I have been here, and at least have been able here to do, and the thing that I've been able to promise you guys is that I'm here every day. I've been on the live stream every single day, and that's one thing that I can count on. It's my hope that I can lean on posting those videos or those songs every single day too, so I can do that. So anyway, before we get off topic or too far off topic, I'm just going to go ahead and show you these chords. This is what we're doing today. It says G flat, but we know that sonically G flat and F sharp are, you guessed it, identical. The only difference between G sharp and F flat is the way that they're notated. If it's in key of sharps, you're going to see it's in F sharp. If it's in key of flats, it's going to be G flat. Okay? I'm going to show you the back page. So at the very top, you can see the rhythm chords, and then the bottom 4-string chords, which represent the other part of the chords, the minor 7th chords. Again, we're doing the 7th and minor 7th chords, and I will show you the G sharp or the G 7th and G minor 7 chords when we get to that point. So we're going to start right here, starting with these outside strings. I don't know why they did this one open like this, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're here with this one. And here. Okay. once we finish that one, then we go right shirt. Now we're going to go to these rhythm chords, which are the harder ones for me, but we're going to get to it. So we're going to start with this one. We're here. And then we're here. Is that right? Okay, there we are. Then here. Then. Oh, I missed that one. We're at 6. Once we get to that, we go right here. We go right again. Then right here. Just add that pink. Once we get there, I want to say that we are at the 6. Then we can do this chord right here, which is with the pinky. And then we're going to then right here again. One last time, guys. Here we go. Then we're going to go here. With the pinky. And then with the pinky, then we're going to move up here. We're going to finish up with the bottom 4 string chords before we move right onto the G minor 7th chords, guys. Again, this is going to take us about 15-20 minutes or so to finish up these exercises. I hope that you will stay with me during this process. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment to the video. It is very helpful. And then here. Then 9. Guys, we're going to get right into the G minor 7th chord, starting with the melody chords. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate all of you. You're going to have to understand that I'm under the weather is not the right word, but I'm in a fair amount of pain. I had some tooth pain last night after I had a filling put back in, and it has just been killing me since. So I don't know why that is, but yesterday I had it was awful. It's been awful. So, but today has been better because I have aspirin, which I did not have last night. Now we're doing the melody chords for the G minor 7 chords. Okay? 7? It is. Then here. Okay, here we go. Let's go again. Then here, right here. And we're gonna go down one more here. And here. And here. And then right here. Now let's go right to the inside chords, guys. Again, we just started these chords yesterday, so again, because I'm like learning this stuff with you, it's going to be difficult for me too. So I want people to see the struggle in the process too. So. That's really funny. My bad. Hold on. I've always I don't really know what that's about, but, and this is not me. I'll show you something in a second here. It's funny you say that. I just got this a month ago because I was struggling with some things, and I just want people to see this. I'm not advertising for this product because I haven't used it enough to guarantee any of its utility, but I really like this. It's for your finger grip and finger strength, and so I use it. And it also is like good for stress relief. And there are like different techniques you can do. You can isolate different fingers, which is really good for helping you get stronger in finger picking, which is really, really, really funny that you mentioned that, because I just purchased this with the last time I got the strings, because, I mean, obviously it's from the same company. And again, Diodario is my favorite company as far as strings go. This is just something I just thought I'd try out because I was struggling with making stretches and things of that nature. So I appreciate you. That's hilarious that you say that, dude. I got that literally, oh man, when I did the unboxing, I don't remember what date that was. I feel like it was 2 weeks ago, but it might have been way longer than that. So anyway, I'm going to get right to these G minor 7th, G flat minor 7th rhythm chords, guys, okay? Let's get to it. Only way to it is through it. No to bad. Shout out you, man. Get you 100s. Shout out you, dog. Thank you so much. I swear, I wish I had way more of those like emojis. They're really fun to click on. This is the rhythm chords for the G flat minor 7 chords. Then here we are at okay, there we go. bottom one. Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords before we get right into the G major chords. G 7th major and G minor 7th chords. There we go. We're going to get there. G major 7th, the G minor 7th chords. I'm going to show those up on the screen again. I didn't work in these. I didn't try to get these into the stream yet because I've been dealing with some stuff going on. Again, these are the chords. Hopefully, you can see them and witness them in all of their glory. Okay, and then on the page right afterwards, I can't wait to do the diminished and the augmented chords. Those are my favorite, because they're so much easier than the rest of these. And then these are the bottom half of the G minor 7 chords. Again, I've seen them as the F and the E chords that we did last week. We can tell they wrote this book in the 70s and they did not make up, correct some of the mistakes they made in this book. It's happened. I've seen it before. So again, take these chords with a grain of salt, as you will. This is G7. So G7 is... This one, then this one. Chords that sound a little something like this, right? Sure, okay. 2. That's 1. and then here. And here. Then right here. There we go. Let's do it again. Yeah. Then 8 chord right here. And here. 8 chord. And then here. Let's go to the rhythm chords this time. This time like this right here. Not our favorites, but I'm gonna bar that off. 7 we are at. To this chord. We go down here. Let's go again right here. Bar it off. Add that pink. Back here. You gotta do that weird one with your. Go right into the weird one. One more time. We're gonna bar it off. And we're gonna add that pinky. And then this one, which is a little bit weirder. Is it not working? Oh, it's because it is. And this one with the pinky. And then right here. Now we're going to do the bottom 4 string chords, guys. We are almost finished with these. We got this, and then we got the 4 sections of the minor 7th chords. We're talking about 5 more minutes, guys, and we are almost done with these exercises. Bear with me, guys. get to go right into the G minor 7th chords. 5 more minutes, guys, and we are so done with this, and we can get right onto what we were trying to do, which is the licks of the week. Again, I posted the licks of the week if you want to check them out. It is in the chat section, okay? If you haven't done so already, guys, I just want to say thank you for just being here. But if you haven't done so already, it would be really awesome if you could just like the videos. It's very helpful. It's free. And shout out to everybody who's here on a damn Tuesday working with me. Y'all get hunted, obviously. And obviously these streamers, because those are very fun to click on. I wish they had different ones, and they don't. And every time I say that, I just keep hoping that every time I go back to it, that there somehow will appear better ones, but there aren't. So, yeah. Lastly, the G minor 7th chords. Let's go. That's 3. Go again, okay? Why is this not? Oh, that's why. Here first. Then here. Then here. There we go. More time, guys. Let's go. In here. In here. Then here. I don't have these memorized yet. Again, the shapes are similar, but I'm really, really bad with the 7th chords. I don't know why. Inside chords. 7th chords. G minor 7th chords. Let's go. Rhythm chords, guys, that sound like this right here. string chords, guys, and we are done with this for the week. Obviously. Why this is so hard for me to do. They are. It's infuriating. That wouldn't be my favorite chord. That's usually how it works out for me. Like a lot of times, like when I'm working on something, the harder it is for me to learn in the beginning is I work so hard on it that it becomes like one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things. You know what I mean? Let's get right into shout outs to everybody who's still here. Shout out all of you. Hundreds for all of you. We're going to get right into the Instagram video of Antonio Visario. Again, Visario, I don't know how you pronounce it. Visario. Visiero, I don't know. It's Italian. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. As I tell everyone, if you could like and comment on his page too, or like his stuff, it's helpful for him to move up in the algorithm on his respective channel, and it's helpful to us. It's helpful to us because prioritizing his stuff and his music on the algorithm, or his licks of the week on the algorithm, helps us because he'll push out more content. The more content he pushes out, the more stuff the more information we have to digest, and it's important that we show reciprocity and love to people who help us get better. Okay, so we're gonna work on this right here. So I got it right yesterday, so let's see if I can do it today. Let's see if I can play this again just to hear it, because oh, it is 7/1. Okay. If you're playing the notes that he has written on there, the very last two notes are 8, 11, and it shouldn't be 8, 11. It should be a slide from 7 to 8, and then you hammer on or you hit the 12. So it's something like this. And it's written like this. But that's not right. It's not the 11. It's the 12. So let's go. I guess you got that riffy riff. Nice. Ripping riffs today, guys. Ripping them. Let me do that again just for good measure. See if I can run through it twice. Shoot, I had it right there at the beginning. Let me try this one more time. I wanted to get that right at the very end, just so it sounds good. I got a little tired and unfocused there at the end, which is why you have to play through riffs a bunch of times, because you don't practice until you get something right. You practice until you can't get it wrong. That's something I learned from, at the time, the UConn Huskies coach. Hunnits for everybody. We're going to get right into this Mellow Days Music one. Again, the Mellow Days Music one is the one that I've done before. I was supposed to post that, but again, I was dealing with a toothache situation, yesterday. I was planning on posting it or working on it today. That did not happen. I was just not. I was in a foul fucking mood yesterday for sure. Like it's just, I was dying. That's what it feels like. If you've ever had that kind of pain, it doesn't just hurt in your mouth. It hurts all in your like cranium. Like you can feel it in your head. Like you touch the different pressure points and feel it in your tooth. It's crazy. There's bananas. Again, this one's also located in the description. You can find this in the chat. Let me turn this down like this because it's going to sound a bit closed up. 75 beats per minute, that's the tempo at which we've been practicing this. Not 100, this is 75. There we go. A little sippy sip of this coffee, guys. Shout out to all you guys who are still here working on stuff. If you haven't done so already, I'd strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel, but if you don't decide to do that, it would be really nice if you could like the videos as well. It's helpful to me. Let's get right to it, guys. yesterday I worked on a little bit the Midnight song from John Petrucci. It's a song I'd like to post by next week if I can, because I've just got a little bit left of the song to learn, not to learn, to memorize really. But the ABC Polyphia song, I'm going to stop playing on the stream because it's a song I want to put out, but it's a song that I've been playing on the stream for way too long. I've been playing it for over a year on the stream. Over a year. Definitely been working on the song for over a year, but I've been on the stream, I mean, definitely for the last 8 months I've been working on it every single day. 15 minutes, and I just cannot seem to get it right because it's a very tough riff. Again, I'm going to keep working on it until I get it right, so I don't really care because I'm going to keep working on it. But I might work on it more off-stream than on-stream and find other things that are more fun to work on the on-stream so that we can move through and cycle through different exercises and different things like that. So shout out to the guys, the people who are still here. Shout out to all of you, okay? Hunnits for all of you as soon as I get back to this main screen. Hunnits. Hunnits. Yo, Hunnits. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, let's get right to it. I'm going to put on the metronome, and we're going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff. The other riffs I've been working on, like I said before, is, I don't know, I do want to use that pick, but it's the CKY, I think it's CKY. That's another riff I've been working on. But yeah, we're going to get right to the ABC Polyphia riff. As much as it sucks, and I hate doing it because it makes me look terrible, practice is important, especially things we're not good at. So this is at 110 beats per minute because I'm trying to slow it down just a little bit. So. It's important that I practice both around the same tempo. So let's get it going. Back up this page so it does not go into the, what do you call that, screensaver mode. Alright, now that we finished with that, we're going to go work right on the improvisational stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching me up until this point. I hope if you have any comments or questions that you will add them into the chat section or later on in the comment section as I save all these videos. I appreciate all of you for being able to be here. I'm going to work on this this improvisational stuff. I hope that you'll stick with me so that you can let me know how I'm doing, where I'm at, what I'm doing with it, and if I'm getting any better. Okay? Hundreds for all of you. Hundreds. 100s. And then we're getting all these streamers. Anyway, let's get right to it, guys. I'm going to start playing these backing tracks. Got this one that's still, yeah, the longer one. I'll play the longer one first. Again, we're in G major this week. G major, D major, E minor, and C. we finished that one. It turned out okay. Not my greatest improv, but again, I try not to judge myself anymore on the improv stuff because I either give my score like I either judge myself too politely or too harshly. And for me, I just can't do the in betweens. I don't know why. I give myself a 5, even though like if I give myself a 5, it's just like it doesn't mean anything. I don't have a rating system yet on how to rate an improvisational player, or how you rate things in general. You know what I mean? Like I see these people on, and this is another thing I need to figure out for the channel, which would be interesting to do, is to create like sort of like a grid so that people can kind of go through the grid and see the grid. Like, you know, grid saying, okay, this is performance. Did you use the scale? Did you use the licks of the week? And use that as kind of like a metric to determine whether or not somebody did a good improvisational piece. Obviously, the main thing is, does it sound good? And that's really the hard part because it's subjective. Does it fit stylistically with what you're trying to do? Like if you're playing a rock black backing track, you're not going to play a Latin American style solo to it. It just doesn't make sense, and it's going to sound weird with the song. The syncopation's going to be off. It's going to be weird. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You're not going to play a rock solo over a Latin American beat. You're just not. Okay? Because it's not played the same way. Now, you could use the same scales and same chords, but again, the emphasis is going to be different. The feeling is going to be different. So, yeah. Again, we're going to do this last one. We're going to get to it. The only way to it is through it. This is G, C, E minor, and D. So this is just a little switchy switch. You start with the G. To the C. To the D. E minor stays in the same place. This space, this switch with C major and D major. got a little wild there, got a little away from me right there at the very end. I'm going to close out of this before all these commercials start playing. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for being here today. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. I just want to say thank you for you guys who were able to be here today for today's session. If you weren't able to be here, that's okay. I do have these in the replay section of all of these. Well, I save all these videos, so in the playlist section of the video. And if you can, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, if you could go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel, that's helpful to me. It will help increase my, I guess, my appearance. It'll increase my level, whatever it is, on the algorithm. I'll get my priority, I guess. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Okay. I just want to say thank you for those of you who were here, for those of you who were able just to stop by. I get it. It's hard to practice every single day, but even with a toothache, I was able to be here today. I didn't want to be here, but I did miss a couple things that I was supposed to do today that I wanted to get done today, but that didn't happen. Or yesterday, I should say, for today's session, and that didn't happen. So I just wanted to say I apologize for that, but again, there are going to be things like that. But as long as I'm here every single day and I'm able to post stuff on a regular basis, I should be, in my head, okay and on track with what I'm trying to build. But the important thing is that if I say I'm going to do something, that I'm going to do it. So look out for those things tomorrow. I want to say that I don't know if I'm going to be able to post them tomorrow either, because I don't know what's going to happen. Today, I didn't realize yesterday I was going to be in so much pain with the tooth situation. So anyway, as I've said before, guys, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you will continue to join me on my journey and hopefully on your journey as well with me, so that we can become better guitar players and better producers and musicians. So with that being said, I'm gonna go through my spiel real quick so we can have you guys, we can get you guys out of here real quick. So number one, if you haven't joined the channel before, this channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts: the practice session and the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, and us suggesting different influencers and different exercises and things of that nature to help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The second part is the improvisational stuff. We're going to use those skills that we learned in the practice session to immediately implement into the improvisational section, which is where I will be improving on the channel. It's my hope that you will be able to sit there and sit on your throne of judgment and judge me, tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, different influencers that will help me get to the next level. It's my hope at some point that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to record yourself using the same backing tracks or similar backing tracks that I have located in the playlist section of my channel, and that way you can go ahead and upload those videos to YouTube, send me the link, and obviously with your permission, I'd like to show them on the channel, spend a day on the channel where we talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do as a group to get better at improvisational playing. Hey man, thanks so much for joining the channel. I'm about to finish up here in a second, so thank you for that. It's good to see you. Lastly, the third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music and electronic music in Logic Pro X, using my guitar as my main source of inspiration or my primary instrument on every single track. So it's my hope that I'll be able to post that stuff regularly, as I had promised. And so all that stuff that I'm doing with the guitar is going to be every track that I'm creating. It's going to be about me singing, songwriting, creating guitar parts, and 100% of the music will be for me to get better. 90% of stuff I'll be putting out there was stuff that I'm going to use for myself and my own personal use, whether they're EPs, LPs, or just individual singles that I'm putting out there. That's what I'm doing. Okay? The other 10% will be split into 2 parts: music that I create for other individual artists in the area at which I live, or just in people on the internet who are looking for new music, and then also working with short film directors who live in the area and live in my area. So, because that would be fun, because working with directors is a very different process of creating music for movies and cinema than it is with just creating tracks for yourself, or music that people dance to or vibe to. It's just a different vibe, you know what I mean? It's not the same mixing process, and it's not the same creative process, in my opinion. So, what was I going to say? Lastly, I don't understand the question, guitar. What kind of guitar do I have? Is that the question? It's a, let me see, I'll type this in the section. So basically, the last thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. It's very helpful that way. So that way when people do comment and they tell me what I can do better in the chat, it is helpful, because then I can see what I've done. Instead of watching 4 or 5 hours worth of content, it will reduce it to about 15-20 minutes worth of content, because then I can just look at what people said to change. And obviously, the hope is that I'm making these small changes along the way, so that I don't have to make any big changes at the end Guitar, guitar, guitar. It's a, my bad, it's a, I'm not sure, I think, is that the question? Secondly, if you want to help out with the channel, there are two ways that you can help out with the channel from a financial standpoint. You can donate. I have a coffee account up there. Again, this is the part of my least favorite. If you want to donate to my coffee account, you can. You can donate as little as €1 to the account. And again, it's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It is located not only in the chat, but in the description of every single video. And finally, if you'd like to donate to the channel, from a indirect perspective, you can just get involved with the cryptocurrency links I have available in the description of every single video. It works like a refer a friend program, so when you sign up using them, they will offer you perks and benefits, and those perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and by extension, the channel, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains back into the channel next year on January 1st, 2026. And we'll have that discussion later, so we can talk about how you what things that I'm going to get, and then I think it'd be cool if I got some dialogue going to send people and be like, hey, this is a list of things I want to get. What do you think would be cool for the channel? And kind of get you guys involved in it too, so that'd be cool. But again, if they offer you like 20 bucks worth of cash back, or if they give you like 100 bucks off of trading fees, they'll offer the same thing to me, because that's how the referral client program works. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel and the freest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I am on TikTok, but I'm not very active on it. And I'm on Twitch as well. And as you know, I'm trying to get on that this week to do cross-platformational stuff. So, yeah. I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining me today on the session. I'm not sure I understand your question. I think it's something, Claudia. I'm not sure I completely understand the question. I don't know what language that is. But I appreciate the comment. Oh man, I gotta explain this to you guys. I don't do requests on this channel. That's not true. I don't do requests on the live stream. I do take requests. Now, hypothetically speaking, let me just use this as an example. An individual has just recommended, or Claudia has just recommended Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. I'll just use this as an example real quick. If that was a song that you guys had decided that's something you'd want me to learn as a song to play for, as a cover song to try to get people like to use for promotional uses, that's one thing. But I don't just sit here and play cover songs, because that's not really what the channel's about. But I'm thankful that you guys are here. That's a really good song. I mean, Living on a Prayer it's a dope song. It's a dope song, undeniable song. Final Countdown. I feel like you're just gonna keep requesting stuff until I just start playing it. That's another great song. Solid songs. Again, like I said, everyone, I don't do requests on this channel. I do requests for cover songs. If you'd like me to work on a cover song, we can have that conversation about what I can do that would be really, really cool to add to the channel to get more for promotional use out of. But again, like I said, if you could help by subscribing to me across all platforms, or on all platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, or Twitch. Not YouTube, YouTube obviously, but Twitch or TikTok. Subscribing to me across all those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on the channel today. Claudia, I'll have to get to you next time. I hope that you'll DM me, because I'm not exactly sure if you're asking me to play those, or if you're just asking those to be requests. As I said, if you add me on Instagram, you can message me and I'll answer. I'm pretty quick at answering those questions. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, guys, before I end the stream, I would really like for you to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. It's helpful to the channel. And yeah, man. Great. Just add me. Like I said, it's Muzzy McGee on Instagram. And just send me your questions, and I will get to you as soon as I get off the stream, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining the channel today. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here. I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly.